Hello everyone. In today's video, I'll be looking at a scenario where Germany forms an empire. Now, Germany throughout history has been known for rapid expansionism, like in World War One and Two, and even before that. So, yeah, it's just Germany. Now, Germany here will be buffed up at the NATO, the EU, the UN, all those world military alliances will be broken up so Germany has a fair shot of expanding. Let's begin with this video. So we see Germany not wasting any time. They declare war on all three Benelux countries, and even without the buff, Germany could still easily take on all of these countries because they're not the strongest and Germany is just strong. And even with the buff, they will easily take them. So as soon as Amsterdam falls, we just see all of the Benelux just agree to surrender and accept their fate. In the peace treaty, see all of the countries are fully annexed by Germany. And Germany has definitely expanded itself, but not by much. They want to gain more land. They want to get some historic land, so they go up to Denmark. Notably, Denmark controls access to the Baltic Sea, and Germany maybe wants that. So Germany will be declaring war on Denmark. And German troops storm in, and Denmark isn't a very strong country, so in just maybe a day they lose all of Jutland, and in 1 hour they lose all of Copenhagen. In this treaty, Germany gets a lot of its World War One land back, but they also make the rest of Denmark into a puppet state. And Germany, continuing on with these policies, will declare war on Austria, and Austria isn't strong. So after Vienna's captured, Austria surrenders and is fully annexed. Now, Germany has definitely expanded itself, but they've only really been at war with weak nations, and they want to show themselves that they are strong. So first of all, they take Slovenia, a very risky move, but the Germans are able to do it. Being serious though, they declare on Poland. German troops move out from Berlin, trying to protect the city, and Poland wasn't expecting this. Now, Poland is a strong country, but Germany has definitely built up and has buffed itself, so Poland will get destroyed at first. So the Polish army gets its head out of the sand and starts pushing back the Germans. We also see a very large Polish rebellion take place, which will help push back the Germans and link up with the main Polish government. The Poles will continue to push, meeting up with the border, but the Germans were bolstering their forces up north and they slammed into Polish territory. The Poles eventually kicked back away from the border, and a naval landing is made capturing this area of Poland. Now, Poland isn't weak, like I've said, and they do push back, and this war is getting very brutal. Poland's able to cut these troops off from the main front line, but at the same time in the south, Germany is able to push into Poland, so it's a very elongated war. But Poland will do something interesting. They get Czechia to join the war on their side, if they'll let me. Also recording. Czechian forces will move into Germany, and Germany wasn't expecting this. They also moved, taking Vienna, which giant blow to Germany. And Czechia is even able to help the Poles push back the Germans in their territory, capturing all this territory back for Poland. Now, of course, Germany wasn't expecting this, but they weren't they weren't not prepared. German troops will smash against the Czechs, and Czechia isn't a very strong country, so they quickly pushed out of German territory, and the oh god, the Germans will move in, capturing Prague, and they're even able to restart a push into Poland. Poland wasn't expecting Czechia to fall this fast, and eventually Czechia will surrender. And with this, German troops move out from Czechia, and we've also been exposed, well not exposed, but threatened. See, Poland agreed to peace, and Germany has won this war, which is brilliant, and we can look at this peace treaty. Germany at this point is starting to look like the Third Reich, but they're not. They go to Croatia and demand this sort of peninsula here. Since Croatia can't fight back the Germans, they just agree to give it them. So, more coastal access, I guess. Anyways, see, some countries not liking this new German expansionism, so they will declare war on Germany. These countries are Croatia, Slovakia, and Italy. Now, Italy doesn't like Germany expansion as Germany wants to take all of northern Italy to get access to the Mediterranean. And Poland, they don't join the war because they have a peace treaty with them, so they can't join the war. Now, Germany will get a ally, which is Serbia and Montenegro. And Albania and Kosovo don't join the war because I say so. So yeah, we can look at this war. German troops will flood into Slovakia, capturing the whole country in 2 hours. Yeah. But we see some Croatian rebellions pop up and Slovenian rebellions in Croatia and Italy will work together in invading Germany. And this goes very well. Italy even invades the mountains, but Serbia is stronger than Croatia. And with Italy not sending enough aid, Croatia will lose its entire northern area here, as well as its capital. So with this, Germany is able to push back these guys over here. But Italy is still able to not help their ally out. So Croatia will be able to push back the Serbians, not fully out of their territory, but almost fully out of their territory. Anyways, Croatia will restart the invasion. And yeah, we see a country actually join in the blue team, and that is actually going to be Sweden. Sweden doesn't like Germany because the Danish puppet state is right there, and Germany getting ever stronger. So Sweden wants to make sure Germany can't invade them. So Swedish forces will move, capturing Copenhagen and the entire puppet state. And Germany wasn't expecting Sweden to get involved, so the Swedes are able to do a lot of progress at first, taking out all of Denmark. And with this, Italy and Slovenia, Croatia will be able to push in more. Italy pushes against the mountains, and Serbia gets pushed out of Croatian territory fully, but no advances into territory. Anyways, Italy will make a landing, taking North Macedonia's coast. It's not North Macedonia. They take all of this country's coast. Definitely didn't forget its name, so yeah. Anyways, I mean, Sweden is a strong country, but against Germany, and especially with Germany being buffed, yeah, you're just gonna be pushed back. Now, Sweden knew that they wasn't really gonna, survive long. They was just kind of hoping to be a distraction, and it was a good distraction, but, I mean, Sweden's getting invaded quickly. Naval landing made, which captures Stockholm, and with this, Sweden surrenders. So now all of Germany's forces up here can move down south. The blue team knows if these German forces arrive and beat them back, they will all die. So the Croatians and Italians will make a plan to invade Germany. They bolster up their forces and hit hard at the German defences, capturing Vienna and encircling this entire area till it all falls. They also push into Czechian areas with major Czechian rebellions taking place. Doesn't look so good for Germany, as these rebellions eventually link up with the Italians and push the Germans all the way out of this area. And at this point, we see a country join the Red Team. That country is Hungary. Hungary doesn't like Croatia, they don't like Serbia, but they see this as an opportunity to get their old land back. Hungarian forces will move in from the side, and no one expected this, not even the Germans or Serbians expected this. And with German forces arriving, there's a pretty large encirclement, and there's a lot of troops in this encirclement. Eventually they'll surrender or die. And with, a lot of technology, the blue team is pushed all the way out of German territory. Hungary even starts an invasion of Croatia, and eventually Croatia falls. And yeah, this country, Montenegro will push the Italians fully out. And with Germany capturing Venice and snaking down the Italian peninsula, going to Rome, see Italy just agreed to surrender. We can look at this peace treaty. In this peace treaty, Germany is huge. First up to Sweden, the Danish puppet state actually takes some land, and Germany takes the majority. And Sweden is bankrupt from this. Going down south, Hungary takes a lot of historical land back, Serbia takes North Croatia stuff, and reunites with Montenegro. To Italy, they got destroyed. I don't know how destroyed they got. Germany doesn't take as much land as they wanted, and instead makes a puppet state. So yeah, this is kind of just whatever this country used to be called, Sardinia, the Sardinian puppet state. And anyways, that'll do it for today's episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and bye everyone.